Hello everyone, this is Abdulbaset Hyder again, and I wish you all happiness and joy as always. And I already talked with you about my book that I published in Amazon, talking about issues in Qur'an in a way that has not been acknowledged before, to enlighten minds and serve the communities better. Today I will talk about the divorce issue in Qur'an. God said it has to be done through two stages. The first stage, which is called al-iddah in Arabic, the wife in this stage stays at her husband's house to see if the dispute will dissolve or not. And the period of this stage is mentioned in Quran. For example, those who are pregnant, it is until they put their pregnancies. If they are not pregnant, it is 3 months or so. And everything is mentioned in Quran regarding this period and the time of it. Yes, the duration of it. And the second stage is talking about if there is no solving for the dispute, then the husband who wants to divorce his wife shall let her go from his house kindly and nicely, and he should give her some of his belongings, so for her to be in a good way when she is away from him. Yes, this is like based upon his ability and his like whether he is rich or poor. He should provide her some of his belongings for her to be helped after she got away from the house. And he should not talk about her badly at all. Yes, and they could return to each other, because God is not telling that they cannot reunite again. It's just in one case, if the wife does not like the husband at all, and then she gonna tell him, okay, I don't need to stay with you anymore, and she can go immediately from him, away from him, and then she has to give him some of her belongings. But if the husband takes this belonging from his wife, he cannot reunite with her in the future if they want to, because he already took some from her belongings. But if he didn't, that's another issue. They can reunite if they want. So the only option the only way they cannot reunite is when the wife does not like her husband anymore, and she gets away from the house immediately, and she gives some of her belongings to the husband. Yes, that's the only way they cannot reunite, until the wife first marry another man, and if that man divorced her willingly, then she can reunite with the first husband. That's what God told us. This is the only way. It's not in all ways, it's just in this way, which is called the iftida way in Arabic. So God is loving for the husband and wife to reunite if they want, except for the iftida case, because sometimes they might have children, and this is good for them to reunite and help their children together, and this is helping the society as a whole. It's not going to be collapsed or divided, you know. It is just like built of strong and strong houses and families. Yes. And so there is no kinds of marriage in Quran. It's only one kind. It has to be forever. But if it has to be terminated for any reason, it has to go through stages. Like we said in Quran, it is 2 stages. Yes. And there has to be 2 witnesses when the wife gets away from the house, when the husband wait for her the iddah time, the duration of iddah time in his house, because God said اسكنوهن من حيث سكنتم من وجدكم. This is in Arabic means that the house is belonging to the husband. So she stays with him. If the problem dissolved, then that's okay. There is no divorce. But if the problem is still there and they want to divorce after the iddah time, so they bring 2 witnesses. Yes. and that's the way it is. And also at the time of marriage, we should say that the husband should give her wife some gift based on his ability and capability. He cannot give her like a verse of Qur'an or something like that. It has to be something material, because God said in Arabic, فَإِن طِبْنَ لَكُم مِّنْهُ نَفْسًا نعم أو بمعنى الآية فكلوه هنيئا مريئا. And if they want to give it to you back in the future, like because they want to, like the wife wants to help her husband in financial difficulties or something, then that's okay. And this is only in material gifts. So the husband should give his wife at the time of marriage a suitable material gift. Yes. And if you need more information in details, you could check the book I published in Amazon along with the evidence in Quran and many other things that has not been acknowledged before. And I wish you like it, and please spread the ideas that associated with Quran for the community to be better and happier, and for the families to be strong and not collapsed because of an anger or like immediately. Because sometimes the husband can divorce his wife verbally, which is not acknowledged in Quran. Quran is not allowing this. Divorce has to be through stages, not through pronunciation. Divorce is not through pronunciation as it is acknowledged nowadays. No, we have to listen to Quran carefully. So please spread the news and subscribe for more videos, and see you next time. Bye bye.